Hello, all. Well, I got two packages and a bad story. I have to show you it. I'm like, I can't believe my luck. It's like, swear to God. There's, you know how when you used to watch Hee Haw and they would have the guys and they go, oh, despair and agony on me. If it wasn't for bad luck, I have no luck at all. Well, you know how I bought the model, the puzzles and stuff. Well, I'll show you that towards the end. Today in the mail, I got my Buck Rogers instruction booklet. So I have that complete. Now I'm going to open this up with the scissors and then I'll go about the story of my luck and hopefully the boxing that I got from Eagle Moss, which I love it. It's like, when am I going to be finished with my automobilias, which they still owe me 5 of them. No clue when I'll ever be finished with them. Got a package inside a package. Got my Space Spartans. So now I have a sealed copy and a copy to play. I have to test that out. And now, unboxing time for Eagle Moss. I really can't give this company good reviews when it comes to customer service satisfaction anymore. I mean, when they were in England and I had problem, boom, no problem. Then when they switched over, and then the Batman automobile, they started sending me double issues, and it was like, oh, you get to keep them. Like I didn't really want to keep them, you know. And then we got, let's see what issues they sent me. Wow, they're loose in the box. Look at this. Look. Wow. Loose in the packaging, inside the box. What did I tell you? I think that goes there like that. And then this would go in on top. Yeah, it looks about right. That's how it should have been packaged. This one is the Hunchnack Warship 178. And the magazine's got a nice, let's see if you can see a spine roll. That's why I get a kick out of it. Oh, it's damaged in shipping. No, it's not damaged in shipping. You can't tell me they throw the stuff in here. I mean, here's what they had it packed with. I mean, no bubble stuff. Just loose cardboard, paper wrap. And the Arcos 173. Now, I got a probably, this is like 178. I don't even want to think of how many things. I gotta find out what ships I'm missing from that, the Star Trek Starship, because there's different Star Trek series now, because they have the Star Trek Expand Universe video game collection, and they have Star Trek Discovery collection. Then they have the Star Trek Starship collection. Then they have the XL collection that they started. Um, as you know, I subscribe to the Batman Automobilia, which over the years they were good. They were good because I started the collection on 30. Because originally when I started my collection, it wasn't available to here in the United States. All of a sudden, then it was. But I already started buying them off of people on eBay. And then when it became available, they said you can start at any space. So I said, okay. I had the first 29, so start at 30. So I started at 30, and there was no problem. Up until I hit issue 50. And that's when I was already 20 issues in, and they were like, oh, there's a problem. And then it was like, now, there was only 80-some issues of that. And I got the first special through Eagle Moss. It was the Bat. I had no problem getting that. And then because every 4 months they released, 4 to 6 months they released a special. And when I originally got the Bat, they said I'm on the list to get the Dark Knight Returns tank. So what happened was right before they switched over from England to the United States, I got a confirmation that I was getting the tank. Lo and behold, I never got the tank. And the confirmation disappeared. So I notified him. I said, listen, what's the status of my tank? Well, we don't have anything on it. We were on the process of switching over, and we don't have that. That was from that was from overseas, England, and that's different than our system. And I'm like, well, when you switched over, since I was on their system, I should be subject to wherever I was with them, not where I am with you. Because when I switched over with them, they started sending me number 1, number 2. I already had them, and they were charging me again for them. I'm like, listen, I have the first 30 already. I was already at like issue 50, and they're like, well, you can keep them, and they refunded me the money. And I'm like, well, I ended up giving them away. Gave them away as presents, or I gave them to friends. I don't even remember. It's like I was just like, I didn't really want, I just wanted it for my collection, and that was it. Because right now I need 5, and I'm like, okay. Because altogether I think there's 89 total with the specials and then the freebies they give you. But I subscribed to the Batman, and I subscribed to the Marvel chess set. I had no problem with the original 36 Marvel chess pieces. So when I got into the X-Men, and I got into the Spider-Man, is when I had the problem. The X-Men, I still don't have the Spider-Man chess set. So, see what happens. But let's go over here, and I'll show you the latest. I can't believe this, to save my life. Okay, we're going to go off my table, because you know how I said about puzzles. I bought this one from Buffalo Puzzles. I bought this beautiful Ironman puzzle. They gave you a poster to show you what the puzzle looks like. And lo and behold, 1,000-piece puzzle. Here it is in its entirety, except it's not. Guess what? 1 piece missing. Now, I checked the box, because when I went through the pieces in the box, and as I made room on this table, I put them out, and I was like super careful down here to put this puzzle out, and I'm like, this is is super. I can't believe this. I'm one piece short. I'm like, come on. So I'm gonna take this back to Walmart and get another one. And I'm upset because I mean this took me 6 days to put together. I mean, I wanted to put it together, take a picture of it, put it on my Facebook pages. Hey, okay, Marvel's Superior Iron Man by Buffalo puzzle. You know, done. Games and puzzles, you know. Put that under my puzzle section of, you know, stuff I own. And then put it away. And now look. Because I tell you, my mother-in-law, she wanted to do the puzzles. So I was like, okay, I'll buy puzzles that I like. If you want to do puzzles, fine. Because I like doing puzzles. And it was funny because I'm like yelling at her while she's doing this. Don't try to force the pieces. Don't try to force the pieces. And there she is trying to like bang them in. I'm like, oh my God. But I still can't believe it. One piece short. So tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday, back to Walmart I go. So that does it for this edition of King Joe's Kingdom of Collectibles. And as always, I thank you guys for viewing and subscribing. King Joe out.